Can you guys hear me well? And you can see me, I guess.
We hear you, but we stopped seeing you.
You can see me now. I'm here with Sissy. She's there doing photos. All Nafty branded. Do you guys see me?
No, I don't see a video.
Maybe it's not working in Telegram.
We saw you for a second and then...
Wait, let me restart. Maybe now you can see me?
There you are. Hello, George.
Hello. And there is Sissy doing some photos for Nafty.
Hi.
So here we are. As I promised, we're gonna do a live AMA because people are saying we want to see more of you, and Sissy, part of the team, is as well here. She's all Nafty branded. Maybe we can make a start in a few minutes, and I'm going to update you with the latest news and what's upcoming for the next week, and even not just week, even the next few months, what we're going to focus on. And we're going to set up some deadlines, some deliverables, and we're going to make this big. In the meantime, maybe you have some questions for Sissy. She's here with me. You want to? I see that a lot of people are actually cheering and say Sissy for ambassador. Do you think that she'll be a good ambassador for Nafty? Can you guys hear me, or I'm speaking to myself?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Cece's a fan ambassador. She's like our Nafty family ambassador, special.
Yeah,
like
ambassador. Yeah.
You need to drop that one, man.
Yeah,
drop that farm. We're going for ambassador.
Yeah. She is part of the team, so she's part of the social media management. So I doubt that you see anything sexy from her. Just she'll make the best out of your investment. So this is the good thing. And it's better to satisfy your investment, right? Yes.
No, I saw people posting up some of her Instagram stuff, so that might not necessarily be true.
That's cool. That's cool. So I guess is Franz here? I don't know if we started our recording for the AMA because some people are asking to obviously review it after this week and for the next few months. Okay. So the first thing that I want to speak to you about is the upcoming launch of Nafty Art. As you know, the launch date is 6th of September. And we chose this date obviously for a reason, because it's 69 and it's a good way to promote the erotic side of Nafty Art. The whole team now is focusing on the launch. We are connecting to a lot of adult stars, to a lot of influencers, and also crypto influencers who will be doing the promotion for the launch event. Now, the main thing that we're trying to focus on is, as we have the platform ready, we want as many influencers to promote their own their own Nafty Art profiles so they can make sales. And I think this will again prove the fact that we have the platforms ready, and we don't just promise, but we always deliver, and we exceed obviously the expectations of our token holders. The launch, we also have a lot of PR for it. We also have a lot of banners already live on poocoin. We have banners live on adult websites such as Pornhub. So we'll be going strong with the launch. And as you have already announced, on 1st of September, we'll have the official listing on Nafty for Hotbit. And this is why we're waiting for our bigger exchange listing. But in the meantime, I think Hotbit will give us a very good exposure. It will give traders a chance, and investors, not only traders, a chance to get to know Nafty, and the price from my point of view, will increase in the next few days and weeks. About Nafty Art, currently we have more than 100 NFTs of celebrities in the adult industry there, and we'll be having a lot more in the upcoming days and weeks. So this is just the start. And as you know, we have the products ready, and now our goal is to start promoting them and for the products to start generating money, so you enjoy your reflections from Nafty. The next thing that I wanted to speak to you about was that so a lot of people ask me questions regarding the fund deal that we have. I'm going to fly to Amsterdam, where the meeting is on Friday, and I hope that we can finalize. But as you know, I'm under an NDA, so I cannot share a lot of information with you about the deal as of now. When everything is closed and finalized, we will announce, and we will announce the partnership with the fund, etc. But for now, I cannot share a lot of information on this. As soon as we close the deal, I'm going to update you. The next thing is that we're having some very, very big names who will be joining us with Nafty Art, with Nafty Token as well, and we'll be announcing them over the next few days and weeks. So there is some exciting news coming up. Now we are organizing an event in Bulgaria, and it's with the Black Tape project, and it's kind of an artistic event where girls get taped, and we believe that this will be very good concept for Nafty Art, because in the end of the day, Nafty Art is about artistic artwork as per the name, and we'll be having some really nice shootings and collaborations coming up. There will be photographers, there will be artists here, so it will help increase the exposure of Nafty in the sphere, and especially with the Black Tape project, he's being followed by a lot of content creators who we hope to obviously join us in Nafty Art and increase the exposure of the brand. The next big thing that I wanted to speak to you about was that we have made a very big decision, and as I announced a bit earlier today, we are going to make a one-stop shop for all content creators. We are going to integrate everything, all the platforms we have built, into one Nafty labeled product, which will be introduced into the market around November. And this platform will be essentially a masterpiece for all adult content creators. It will involve few things in one. It will be, first of all, social media. It will be marketing platform. It will be a fan club. It will be an NFT marketplace, and it will have Nafty payments integrated into this. And there, we are going to really introduce what our work for the last few months, in terms of platform, in terms of technology, and we are going to make it an extremely big project, which will change how the adult industry works. And now we are going to start from next week. We're going to start sending mock-ups of how everything will look. We have been building this technology for the last 2 years, and I can tell you, because I have seen it, it's going to be very big, and it's going to help the content creators a lot. And not only content creators, but also for consumers, because it's going to be it will offer the best customer, the best user experience you can get. We have been speaking with adult stars from the US, from the Union, and we shared with them this product, and I can tell you they loved it, because what we are doing is not only making some product which they can use, but we are resolving problems which we know that they have, because we have been working with them, and all the content creators are very excited for what's coming, and we're gonna make it a reality very, very soon. So this is in terms of the updates. As of now, I told you that our main focus for this week and the focus for the community for shilling, it's going to be Nafty Art. This is the upcoming big event that we want to promote. So 6th, 9th, which is 6th of September, we're going to officially launch it. We're already having a lot of content creators signed up. We're already having a lot of NFTs being submitted. And this is just the beginning. Obviously, this is, as you know, a long-term project. With time, we'll have even more people who'll be interested in selling their artwork on Nafty Art. And obviously, as a community, we can ask you if you have someone who you think that their photos or videos or content is going to look good, it's going to sell on Nafty Art, you can also send them the link. You can sign them up, and we can make this big together. So these are currently the updates and what the team is focusing on. So I'm going to leave the floor open now for questions.
So is Nafty Ads gonna have an affiliate system? Because I
Nafty,
saw the affiliate system on Catwalk, but I was wondering.
I think your connection broke. So
Oh, let me try again. I was wondering when the affiliate system is going to be on Nafty Fans or
this is
Nafty
what
Ads.
this is what we are going to do. We're going to use all the technology that we have and integrate it into Nafty Fans version 3 platform. If you see what I sent you earlier in the announcement, you can see our plan and when everything is going to launch. And there in the bottom, you can see version 3, which is all platforms in one. And the version 3, our let's say biggest product, it will have the affiliate system integrated there, and the affiliate system will work in such a way that if you bring content creators, you are going to get 5% from what they are earning, and also there will be a percentage if you also bring fans who spend money for the platform. So the affiliate system will work in both ways, both for content creators and also for fans or for spenders.
Bro, you know, thank you very much.
No worries.
Hey George, I had a question. So each of the platforms will still continue to operate independently, right? You'll have Nafty Ads, which will have everybody,
Yes.
anybody can search all of them, and then you'll also have the add-in on the mega site.
Yes, that's correct. But the long-term goal is to have a one-stop shop for everything, because now, as you see, for example, content creators are even asking, it would be so easy if we can log in one central place and then we can manage everything from there without a different platform. So until we make the platform live, we're going to be using the individual platforms, and going forward we'll make a decision whether it's good to have just one platform, maybe continue with one platform plus all the other platforms, but this is maybe under discussion still. If we have enough traction with all other platforms, of course it makes sense to also continue with them as well.
Hey, George, I have a question. Well,
Yes.
a suggestion, actually, not a question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What would be cool, the import tool that you guys have for like people coming from OnlyFans, if someone was able to make a video showing that process and how easy it is and send it out in the atmosphere on social media, models see that, their eyes light up. We don't have to do anything.
Yes, for sure. That's a good idea. And also, what we plan to do with content creators is we want our technology that we bring to the table for the content creators, they to feel a part of this, so they'll to become part of Nafty. So We want them to feel that they're part of the product, they influence what we're going to bring. And we don't want them, for example, let's say how OnlyFans works. They don't listen to their content creators, they do what they like, and that's it. We want actually the decisions for the best decisions for the content creators to be taken by the content creators themselves, and also for the fans to be obviously taken by the fans. So that's why our platforms that we are building, they will have a sense of community, and this is exactly what we're trying to achieve also with Nafty. Because if you feel a part of something, it will grow much faster, and everybody will, it's a win-win situation for everyone involved in the process. So this is our long-term goal.
So when is the campsite coming?
The campsite, it will be integrated into the version 3 platform that we'll be launching in November. So I haven't spoken yet with the IT, but I guess it will be next year. It will be early next year.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Any more questions, guys? Maybe I'll switch on the camera and you look at Sissy. Maybe you'll be more motivated to ask questions. And I know that nobody wants to look at my face. I'm not a pretty girl, but maybe she will motivate you. I don't know. No more questions? Sissy, I think you scared the people. Why they don't ask any questions?
Hello. I want to ask a question, actually.
Yes.
I've seen the way that the payment were made, and it seems like it's a bit difficult to make the payment. Is there any way in the future to propose or enhance the payment method?
Yes. This is a very good question, and I was actually speaking with the IT. We want to make it as simple as possible to make payments with Nafty. So what we are going to do is we're going to make Nafty Pay very simple. It's going to work exactly like PayPal. And the process will be like this. You, as a end user who wants to view adult content on one of our platforms or anywhere that PayPal, that Nafty Pay is integrated, what you're going to do is you're going to register on the platform. Then you have a simple button, deposit, and you can deposit with debit and credit card. So, for example, you can put $100. With this $100, you can exchange them for Nafty, and with this Nafty, you can pay within the ecosystem and outside of the ecosystem. So you have an option, check out with Nafty Pay, and it will automatically take the money. It will give you the subscription. And what we're going to do, it's take out all these difficult things from the consumer. So, for example, you will not have to do wallet, you will not have to do anything. We'll take care of all the process, and this will be obviously done for the end users. And the money that is going to come for purchasing this Nafty, we're going to make it public information on the website. We're going to put each day how many sales we have, and we're going to inject it back into the market. So all the token holders enjoy their reflections, because when we buy the Nafty with the money that we received, then you have the 10% tax, and you get the money and the reflections. And like this, it's going to be extremely easy for all people to actually use Nafty, and not only use, but also buy Nafty as well. So as an investment, they just need to change it within the system. So this is the plan. We're going to send mockups. We're going to send the designs of how the user experience will look, and we're going to make the business case. But I agree that we should make it as simple as possible, because even if we have the greatest product, the greatest idea, if it's not being used by the end users, the people who buy things, then it's, in the end of the day, it's useless. So this is what we are working on now, and we'll share the plans with you shortly.
Bruh,
Great.
can you sit back a bit so I can see the ambassador and you together?
Yes. So this is Sissy. She is not an ambassador. She is not an ambassador. She's our social media manager. Yes. So she's our manager.
My bad. Yeah, just
Yeah. It's maybe it's better to look at her than to me. Yes. Maybe you don't need to hear my mom. You only need to hear me speak.
Don't say that. Don't put yourself down like that. Don't do that.
Yeah, yeah, she's much more pretty than me. Sorry, so.
So George, that would solve the problem of converting Nafty to fiat, right? That's what I'm
Yes,
thinking.
yes, it
That
will.
is brilliant. That is brilliant.
Yes,
I'm telling you.
if we do this, we're going to be the first one actually who introduce a solution to buy crypto directly with fiat, and you take out all this unnecessary process. And again, when we receive the money in the company, that's why I told you last week we went to open a company, and the company information will be made available like any public company. As you can see, as you know, you can see their accounting statement in the end of the year, so you'll see exactly how much we received from everything, and it will be subtracted with, let's say, operational IT costs, and the money that come in we can do it every quarter to make it easier, will be reinjected back into the market as the liquidity, because it's obviously due to the sales with Nafty. So this is the plan.
Okay, I have a
So we're
question. Is
early
the
early
Nafty Pay?
investors, eh? Early shareholders coming up.
Yeah. There's also some other question.
Yeah, is the Nafty Pay already implemented and it's activated and everything,
Yes.
or we're waiting
So
on something to see the revenue?
Nafty Pay version 1, it's working. So Nafty Pay currently, it's an API. So how the API works, it's somebody decides to pay with Nafty, it pings back the system of the merchant, which is the business, and they receive the payment, and that's it. And they can withdraw from their merchant account whatever the money that they received. So this is now live. It's working on Nafty TV, it's working on Nafty Art, it's working on Fan Central, it's working on Nafty Fans, and this is how essentially you are able to pay with Nafty. And the next version of Nafty will be the recurring payments, which is very, very important, and it's almost finished. So the recurring payments, it's kind of a smart contract, and you can say, I agree that every month, let's say Nudex Nafty TV will automatically take, I don't know, the subscription for the month, so $9.99. It will be withdrawn every month in Nafty, and then obviously you can cancel this as well from the website. And this is the next version of Nafty Pay. And version 3 of Nafty Pay will be the ability to deposit with debit and credit card in Nafty Pay, convert it into Nafty, and then start purchasing from where Nafty Pay is being integrated. So this is the plan.
Something else I want to add. Like, you know, when you sign up for the platform, if let's say, this is an idea, I don't know if it is implemented, like when you sign up for the site, do you think that if a person gets automatic Nafty address to his signed up account, and
Yes.
he can, like, for example, transfer top up directly to his site, like his profile, or
So
transfer money from his wallet to his address wallet in the site.
So in the start, everything will be done in like internal accounting, if I can say. It will be done internally on the system. And let's say you buy Nafty, but you want to take it out of the system, then you just put your wallet address, and then you say withdraw, and it will send the Nafty to the withdraw address that you have put. But before that, to buy Nafty and to do the whole process, it will be without the need to open address, because I can tell you from experience, for people who are not in crypto and they want to invest in Nafty, they ask me 1 million questions. They say, what do I need to do? How do I do this? Where do I need to go? How do I open wallet? What is a wallet? How do I use on PancakeSwap? And it's a difficult process for them. So if we want to be successful, we want to make this as simple as possible. And when we do this into Nafty Pay, you simply go, you put your account details, email, password, and then you will have a big deposit button. You say deposit $100, for example. You make the transaction, and that's it. You have Nafty, and you can swap this. You can swap this dollars to Nafty. Yeah. So this is how the process will work, and it will be very simple. And if we simplify the process well enough, this will draw the attention of more and more investors who are not that crypto oriented, but they just want the easy way. Because in the end of the day, the moment you need to have some knowledge or somebody needs to show you. We of course we do a lot of how-to videos, etc., but if we make it even more simple, it will be perfect.
Excellent.
I have a question. First,
Yes.
I want to congratulate you for your idea to simplify the process for the people who are not in crypto. It's a very good idea. And to pronounce that, I want to ask you if you are planning to make Nafty a native coin. I know it's not possible on Binance blockchain, but I know it's possible on other blockchains. So have you planned to do this move now or later?
At the moment, we don't have planned, but for sure, for the future, we have plans to do as much things that will help the project. Obviously, we have resources, and the resources need to be focused on what's important now. So, if the community or if the team make a decision that this will be the right thing to do at the time for the project, then we're going to do it. And of course we can have as many things as possible for the project, but we need to make sure that the resources are being focused on the things that will obviously increase the value of the token of the project as soon as possible. So yes, if your suggestion is nice, but we need to see at what point of the project life cycle we need to implement it. I don't know.
George, is the bridge still on?
Sorry?
Ethereum bridge. The Ethereum
yes,
bridge.
we're also for the Ethereum bridge. We have already spoken with few specialists, and they're estimating us an offer to do it. So this is already being worked on, and we're also thinking for ADA Cardano, for the Cardano network when it comes out with smart contracts. Maybe we'll do a bridge for there. Yes.
Hey, George, I had a question about the Nafty fans, the Fan Central. So you have listed on the thing that's the V2 is going to be October 10th. And is that V2, that's a Nafty standalone product, not a white label.
V2 is the version 2 of the product. So for example, V2 for Nafty Pay is the recurring payments. And this is the version 2. The V3 is the platform which will incorporate all our platforms in one.
Right, but is that also going to be in conjunction with the Fan Central, or at that point do we leave them and it become Nafty specific or Nafty Owned?
No, we'll be Nafty Owned completely in V3.
Got it. Thanks. That's awesome.
So around, I hope around November, but obviously this is subject to IT development, and IT always have delays. In our plan, it's November, but what we're gonna do in V3, it's essentially use the catwalk technology, and it's fully owned by us. This is the most important thing. And actually, sorry, the V2, it's the catwalk technology, and we're going to start testing and onboarding on that technology, and then V3 will be our platform, Nafty brand, that all incorporated in one.
I got it. So the V2 is Nafty owned, complete standalone, no white label, owned by the company. Awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's music to my ears.
Yeah.
So can we hear any updates or progress on social media marketing?
About social media marketing, as you know, we have everything in place. We have all the social medias, including we're very active obviously on Twitter. I think we can improve on Twitter a lot, but if you have any ideas or places where we can do this, we will be happy to hear you out. We have Instagram. I think it's going very well. Sissy is in charge of Instagram. She's also in charge of TikTok, of Facebook. We have obviously Telegram. It's one of our biggest channels. Then we have Reddit as well. We have Discord, and YouTube as well. On YouTube, we are uploading the AMAs, we are uploading the promotional videos, and now next week when we're launching on Monday Nafty Art, there will be a lot of movement on the social media, and I think it will be we'll get a lot of new fans and followers. In terms of social media marketing, for let's say paid ads on Instagram or Facebook, it's a bit difficult because of the fact that first of all, investment products are very difficult to get approved by Facebook or an Instagram. But if you mix adult and crypto, it's even more difficult. So you get your advertisement account banned extremely quickly, and I don't think it's a very good option for us. That's why we're mainly focusing on poocoin. We're mainly focusing on adult websites such as Pornhub advertisement, and from there we get good traction.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this answered your question.
What about, yeah, that answered my question. This is random. I don't know anything about it, but what about adult channels, like television channels? Is there any form of advertisement placement for those or no?
TV channels will be expensive, and I don't think they offer a lot of spots there, but we can check it out. To be honest, I haven't had a look at this, but the main channels are obviously the biggest traffic websites are the tube sites. Tube sites like Pornhub, Xvideos, Xhamster, XNX, and they have huge traffic. And we are doing advertisement there as well. Obviously, there is a lot of dating sites. There is places where we can put promotion. But in the end of the day, I told you before, to make efficient advertisement, we need marketing tracking. So when we have integrated marketing tracking and we have our own NaftySwap, then we can see from where people actually came and how they make the swap for Nafty, and then we can focus on the channels, on the marketing channels that bring us the most investors in this case.
Cool, thank you.
No worries. Okay, any more questions?
Hello, Mr. George.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Question?
Can I speak?
Yes, of course.
Hi, George. I am from India, Harshu.
Hello.
Actually, I would like to know that which is your main project. After that, we can see the price will go high. Actually, we all know you are doing very hard about your project and doing.
Yes. So all our projects, all the platforms that we do, play an important part for Nafty and the whole ecosystem. Obviously, the V3 platform that we'll be doing, which will merge all the platforms together into one product, this will be the most important product. But now, every platform that we're launching has an integral part of the long-term strategy of Nafty. If this answers your question. So every platform is important in our system. There is
sorry.
Sorry?
Okay.
Okay. I think I answered your question. Any more questions? Okay, guys, any more questions? Or you're happy with what
are you going to make Nafty sex shop?
Maybe, yes, she's happy about it. Yes, so in Nafty merch, we will be planning to include some sex toys and things like this, Nafty branded, and think it can be very interesting as well for models. So yes, why not? This is going to be cool, and we can sell them with Nafty.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions, guys?
So Hotbit is our recent exchange listing, right?
Yes, Hotbit will be listed on there on the 1st of September. I think the
Okay.
announcement with them it's already done, and when this will introduce for us obviously new investors, and it will increase the exposure of Nafty. I think also we can have an AMA in their channel, which is quite big, and it has a viewership of around 3,000 people for AMA. So I need to check when we can do it, and I'll take care of it.
So, George,
Yeah.
what do you think about the Nafty Pay mobile app being the go-to when people want to pay or send Nafty
Yes.
using the ecosystem?
This would be an amazing thing to have obviously in the ecosystem, but it will take obviously time to develop. And as I said, we can have as many great ideas as possible, but in the end of the day, we are limited to resources, and not only resources in terms of people, but also resources in terms of funds that we can spend for development. So everything at some point in time will be done, but we need to see which is the right time to do it.
Yeah, just put it out there. Some people aren't thinking and they're not saying it, so
Yeah.
put it in the atmosphere.
Yeah. Okay.
George, do you know anybody in the industry who's even attempting something like this to this scale?
No.
Not at all, huh?
No. Not from what I have seen so far, but as you see, we have very ambitious plans, and they're not only plans because, as you see, in the last few months when we started 7th of July, we have launched how many platforms? You have Nafty TV, you have Nafty Pay, you have Nafty Merch, you have Nafty Art, you have Nafty Art, you have Nafty Fans. So what we have made all our promises come true, and we intend to do this in the future as well, and our ideas get better and better, whereas all other tokens on the market, they just promise to deliver things and to make great platforms and things like this. We already have the platforms, and we're not actually looking at developing something, we're looking at improving everything and making it much better. So we are years ahead of them in terms of development, and I think that at a point in time this will pay off in a very, very great way.
Biggest technology company.
Sorry?
Now we'll be a technology company.
Yes, we have always treated technology as the main priority, and the next step after having the technology or the platforms to onboard the content creators and the fans, then we focus on marketing.
Yeah, this is end game, right? I mean, all of this stuff gets together by mid-November. Yes. You're looking at a huge rise in December, and then the following year is just Nafty. Nobody's going to be left standing.
Exactly, and this is the thing. We are building a long-term project. We are not here to stay for 1-2 months and then go. We are actually building a very, very long-term project with the aim of actually revolutionizing an industry that needs crypto technology for the future. And you can see this, like, for example, let's say the recent news from OnlyFans that they're banning adult content. This is based on Visa and MasterCard regulations. And the regulations will get more strict, and it will be harder for content creators to make money in the industry. And then one day they realize, okay, crypto is the way forward, and they'll say where do we go, which platforms to use, and the logical choice will be our platform. So this will happen sooner or later, and we'll be the first there to market that will offer all-in-one stop for content creators for everything they need. And obviously, you have been in the project for what, two months, even less. And imagine what will happen with our speed and development and team in the next 2 years. It will be an amazing opportunity.
Good night.
Hello. Okay, so any more questions, guys?
Yeah, this is by a long shot. Since
Yeah.
we all know that OnlyFans is having trouble with has a dispute with the credit card and MasterCard stuff. Is there any way to present to them about a Nafty Pay API transaction system?
Yes, we could do that. I'm not sure how interested they will be, because in the end of the day, OnlyFans is $1 billion company. And even though we have big plans, we are still very early in the game. So maybe in some time, they'll, as the brand of Nafty and the technology gets better and grows, then they will have interest. But for now, we are still, I think, very small for them. But in the future, why not? It will be something.
Yeah, I think in the future we wouldn't even need them. They'll become asking
Yes,
for us.
this is the idea, that we don't need them, that we are going to become bigger than them. Yes, this is the whole idea.
Yeah, OnlyFans will be considered MySpace.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about Fansly?
Fansly, they're first of all very, very small, and second of all, they're not experienced. They don't know what they're doing, and they don't have the terms and conditions. They don't even know what chargeback is. And in traditional business, like in the one of OnlyFans, they need to have all this incorporated. Otherwise, they're going to fail. So I don't know how long they'll be in business, but let's see. I don't know. Maybe they succeed. There is a lot of things in the adult industry that you need to have experience. Otherwise, you would fail. Okay, guys.
Thank you so much for answering all my questions. Have yourself a great day, and you too, social something manager.
Here, and enjoy. This is more beautiful than me, so maybe I should put the camera like this, and you only hear my voice. It will be better for the community. I'm just the voiceover.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so if there are no more questions, thank you all for joining our AMA. And if you have anything, please let me know, and let's go. Let's get Nafty.
Thanks, George.
All right. Thank you, George.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.